What is going on, guys? Welcome back to our Detroit Red Wings BAGM mode here. We're going to hop into the offseason, get the complete offseason done here. It's maybe a little bit of a longer video, so get your snacks ready. We're going to go all the way to October here. But I was looking at the comments, and yes, we did get eliminated, unfortunately, by the New Jersey Devils, but they didn't win the cup, so we didn't lose to the Stanley Cup champions. But I was looking over the comments here, and this one in particular, there's actually a couple other ones that were telling me to trade Gordy Yzerman. Zachary Vlogs in the comments, he said trade Yzerman for Patrick Kane, and I do not want to do that at all. Yzerman is a player that I created to play with the Wings, and that is where I want him to stay. His dad played his whole career in Detroit, and I don't see why Gordy Yzerman should leave either. So I'm not trading Gordy Yzerman, guys. He's staying on the team until probably forever. I don't think I'm ever going to trade him. He's a player I created to play with the Wings, and that's where I intend him to play. And also trade Howard. I really don't see why we should trade Howard. Howard was lights out for us last year, and he had one game in the playoffs, and he got a shutout before he got injured. Yes, it was unfortunate that he got injured. Speaking of injuries, one more thing after we do this. Assistant coach Lyons, we want that off. That's why I was not getting the injury notifications during the playoffs. I know that now, so thank you for pointing that out to me. But as for injuries, people were telling me just to play with injuries off, because I got a couple comments saying like, wow, did you have like the worst playoff injury luck I've ever seen? And I know, like, in our Anaheim GM, we had Stamkos get injured multiple times. Clark, Jonas Hiller was injured. It was ridiculous. We had so many injuries, and it looks like Detroit is no exception either. We had Gordy Yzerman get injured in the New Jersey Devils series, and obviously we lost our starting goalie, but the monster did come in and he played amazing. But I don't know, you guys can let me know if I can turn injuries off or on during the playoffs. I personally like them on. It makes it a little bit more realistic, but I know there's people who do want to see us win Stanley Cups, because who knows, maybe if we didn't lose Howard or if we didn't lose Yzerman, we would have won the Stanley Cup. But we are going to hop into the offseason here, and this is going to be a really interesting offseason, because do we need a goalie? I don't think we do right now. I don't think I'm going to trade up to go ahead and either get McDavid or one of those really high prospects. Everybody seems to do that. I want to stay away from that. I don't want to get McDavid. There's a couple comments telling me to go after Connor McDavid. I don't really want to do that because everybody gets him. Everyone knows the type of player that he is. Yes, he is unreal. Yes, he takes a couple years to get really good, but once he is money. Maybe that could be something we could look at in the future. And also for Kronwall, you guys are telling me to trade Kronwall, but I kind of want to keep him. I know I'm kind of going against what you guys are telling me here, and I hope it's the right move, but Kronwall's still 89. If he drops to 87 at the start of the regular season, then we have a problem. But if he stays 89, we can off him at the trade deadline or whenever. But we are going to hop into the draft here. I'm going to look at our options to move up, because I want to get a top 10 pick. Would be nice. We have, I think, like a 26th or a 27th overall pick here, so we're going to go ahead and hop into the draft here and see what kind of magic we can work. Let's see where our pick is, like 27th, 28th, so one of the worst picks you could get. So Florida, Dallas, see, Vancouver would be a perfect pick. 6th overall, we could get Blake Clark, or we go to Anaheim, we could probably get Blake Clark at like 7 or 10. I don't know, I'm going to try to move up here, so let's see if there's any trade offers coming our way. There isn't. So what's a top 10 pick going to cost us? So it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad at all. We're going to have to give up an arm and a leg to get a top 10 pick, I know. What can we give up? I don't want to give up Yurko. Ouellette, he gets really good, you guys were telling me. He gets really, really good. Garrison, he's gotten awesome. So Garrison's actually someone who we got to look at, because with him, with our defensive core now, Matt Irwin's probably going to stay at 84, it looks like. But with our defensive core now, it's looking like this. It's looking like, where's defense here? Defense. Yes, Kronwall has a ridiculous trade value. We could trade that straight up for the 1st overall pick, yes, but then we're out of a top 2 defenseman, and that is hard to come by. Kronwall is only 34 years old. He's got 5 years of 4.7, got a great contract. Guys, I do not want to get rid of Kronwall at all, so I do not want to do that. So it's going to be looking like Cronwall, Delzato, Hamilton, Irwin, Garrison, and DeKaiser there. So I don't know. I really don't know what to do here. We're at a hard place. In a way, I want to trade Cronwall. I really do, but I don't think it's the best move right now. I'm going to take a chance on it if he drops to like 86 or 87 overall during the course of the offseason and in the start of next year. I think I made a mistake, but I don't think we're going to be able to move up, guys. We really have nothing to trade up. I'm looking at it now. I mean, yes, it would be nice to move up, but I don't want to give up Huberto. I don't want to give up Irwin, Hamilton, Yurko. I think we're going to have to stay where we are, guys. If anything, I really just don't know. We'll try to move up, but I don't think it's going to happen. So this is basically the best thing I could put together for the 6th overall pick here. A first, 2 fourths. I could probably make it a third. A first, a third, Darren Helm, a fourth, and Nikita Zarodov. You guys are telling me that he actually does not progress. He's stuck in EA's progression system, but I don't think it's going to go through. If it does, I'll be absolutely shocked, but really we don't have anything to trade. Like, I don't want to trade any of these guys right here. They're just completely off the table. Tarasenko's not going anywhere. Irwin, Nyquist, Garrison, Ferraro, they're all not going anywhere. We're stuck, guys. We're stuck with what we have, and that may not be a bad thing. But I'll try this. I mean, I'll be shocked if it's going to go through. Yeah, it didn't go through. Actually, we actually have to re-sign Helm anyway. So it's not going to go through. McDavid went 1. The goalie went to Dallas. So remember that, guys. Goalie went to Dallas. Do not let me forget that. Merkley, Waugh. I'm waiting to see Clark. I hope Clark's name does not get picked before 28. I mean, if he drops to 28, that would be unreal. He's still not picked. Still not picked. Oh, boys, come on. Bittner, Zasha. Where's Clark? Come on, Clark. Please. Clark. Oh, it's... Whoa. Can we get Clark? Can we get Clark? Yes, we can get Clark. Oh, no, we didn't. No, we got picked. Oh, no, we got picked. I didn't even see that. I'm an idiot. Oh, I got picked by the Wild. Oh, fuck. It was the last pick, so I just went over to look at the other side. But, oh, no, I'm dumb. Oh, you guys are probably like, oh, you dumbass. It's right there. So the goalie went number 2. So he went to Dallas. Do not let me forget that. Let's quickly type down the top 3 picks here. So the top 5 picks were McDavid, that goalie that we really wanted, Barzil, Coheney, who actually, someone told me in the comments to go pick him up, and Davis here. So we have a first overall pick. So we have a first round pick here, and who can we pick up? I scouted that goalie for the whole time because he was who I originally wanted to get. Sprong. Sprong would be interesting. Do we take a chance on him and wait till he gets to the 2nd round? Let's see about Sprong, actually. What is our pick in round number 2? Fuck, we can't even check it right now. I think we have like the 44th overall pick, so I'm going to take a chance on it. I'm not going to take Sprong just yet. Let's see who's the best player that we can pick up. I don't really want to get another defenseman. Sniper, 18 years old. Paulinchuk. I'm terrible at pronouncing names, but Paulinchuk there looks like our best bet. He's a sniper. Let's see if there's any tendies out there. First round, Jake Smith, who I know gets pretty good. I've seen him in some GM modes. Fontouse is another guy who gets pretty good. I think we're going to go with that sniper. I didn't really scout anyone in... I didn't really scout anybody else but that goaltender all year. So I think I'm going to go get that sniper guy, Paulinchuk. Grayson Paulinchuk. I think he's my dude. We could go with another defenseman, but I'm going to go with Grayson Paulinchuk right there. And then we're going to wait for Sprong. Hopefully he doesn't get picked. Okay, we have the 5th overall pick in round number 2, so I'm happy with that. I don't think anyone's going to ask with any offers. Sprong didn't get picked, so we're getting Sprong, guys. We're getting Sprong. That's big. I actually really wanted Sprong, and he is going to fit well on our team. We had him in Anaheim, ex-50 goal scorer, and hopefully he can do the same for our team here. So let's get this draft over with here. I'm just going to go pick a couple more players. Alright, so the draft is over now with our 3rd round picks. We've picked a couple of tendies, Blackwood and Henley, and those were our picks. So we didn't move up in the draft, unfortunately, but I do want to check out those that goaltender, he can be someone who we can really go after. If anybody, he's going to be the dude who I want to pick up. So let's get the re-sign stage done. We have $20 million here. We have to re-sign a couple big guns here. So let me just speed this up and get the re-sign stage done. All right, Chris Kelly, we will give you a new contract, 1.15. That's a beautiful contract. I love that. What else we got here? Jordan 2, we're going to release free agency. We do not need you. Bull Duke, you're 29. You're not getting any better there. We'll release you free agency. Erwin, we got to re-sign. What's he going to want? 4.4 mil. Wow, I'll give you 3.9. How about that? That seems like a pretty fair contract. 27 years old, 85 overall. Chris Kelly, Erwin, Helm, we got to re-sign. Helm, we got to re-sign. 2.6 for a third liner. We'll give you 2 mil for 3. That's a pretty decent contract for Darren Helm. There we go. And what else we got here? What else we got? We got the Gustav Nyquist, we got to re-sign. 3.9. I'll give you 3.5 for 3 years. A pretty decent contract as well. All these contracts are pretty good. Liking these thus far. Kunyak, we got to re-sign. Give you a qualifying offer. Eric Well, we give you a qualifying offer. Shahan, we got to re-sign as well. 1.950. The only reason why I re-signed Helms in purpose for trading him in the offseason. Shahan, we re-signed. Tarasenko, we got to re-sign. 2.7 million, I like that. I'll give you 2.4, and we'll call it a day there, Vladimir Tarasenko. There we go. What else we got? Calvin DeHaan, we got to re-sign. He's going to want still a 2-way deal. I like that shit. I like that a lot. Polkanen, give you a qualifying. Thomas Yurko, hopefully get a big jump for next year, sign to a 1-year deal there. Wickstrand will send a qualifying offer. Huberdeau, we got to re-sign. It's a big gun we got to get. 4.9 milli. 4.9 milli. We'll give you 4.5. That's a really good contract for 3 years for Huberdeau. Jonathan Huberdeau, we got to re-sign Dougie Hamilton here. He's going to want 3.8. I'm actually okay with that contract. We'll give you 3.65. How about that? I'll give you 3.6. There you go. 3.6 for 4 years. We're handing out some cash here. We're handing out some dough. Eric Carlson, not the real Eric Carlson. No, 10 qualifying offer. All these guys. Shall I give you a qualifying offer? So here are our draft picks now. Daniel Sprong, 4.5 red star, 2nd round pick. This guy's a stud. 50-goal scorer in Anaheim, completely offense, shit for defense. He is a beast. He's a beast offensively. We got some Eric Steffen here, who is a 45 overall defenseman. Why not? Who else we got? Lemieux was our pick from last year. Give you a contract, buddy. And a couple other players here. Wheaton was a Green Star player. We'll give you a contract. Get your starting deal there. Gilligan, none of these guys. This guy was our 1st overall pick. 3.5 stars. It's not great. I really don't. It's not a great pick, but who knows? Maybe he'll turn out to be something. But Sprong was the guy who I really wanted, and I'm glad that we picked him up. Obviously, Clark would be someone who I would really want, but I'm definitely all right with. Oh, Mitch Callahan, you got to do your hair, buddy. Burnham will give you a contract, and I'll check that goalie that I did draft, and then we'll go ahead and hop into the offseason. So we got to re-sign Masaryk here. He's probably going to be the backup. Well, I mean, Gustafsson played so good. I kind of feel bad giving Masaryk the backup position, but he's 23. He's definitely NHL ready for sure. And the goalie that we did draft was actually Mackenzie Blackwood, 3 green stars in the 4th round. So that's not a bad pick at all. So welcome to the team. We'll get all these other goalies re-signed as well. All right, so let's see who's going to come back to the team, who's going to accept our offer. I feel like I give everybody a pretty decent or a pretty fair contract. It didn't lowball anyone really. I kind of gave everyone a really decent contract. So, all right, Chris Kelly's back. Hamilton's back. Helm said no. All right, Helm said no. Yurko said yes. The Goose is back. Shahan's back. Huberdeau's back. DeHaan's back. Tarasenko, Irwin, Masaryk, Mackenzie Blackwood. Oh, we got a full roster. Come on. I hate when that happens. Sprong's on there. All these guys we can just re-sign after. There we go. And whatever, that's fine. So we have $12 million going into free agency, though. We do have to go ahead and a couple things here. We got to re-sign Helm in the purpose of trading him. I'll give you your 2.6. That's totally fine. But I will trade Helm because Shahan is definitely our new 3rd line centerman. He's a lot younger, and he can fit that role much better than Darren Helm. I love Darren Helm, don't get me wrong, but it's time to get a little bit younger here in Detroit. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna trade Darren Helm right away for probably like a 3rd line right winger or like a 3rd line left winger. Let's see what kind of free agents are out there. All these guys we gave RFAs to. Probably gonna be Patrick Kane. We could get Kaner. Boys. Oh. He wants 8 years, though. Holy crap. We could get Kaner. We could get Patty Kane. Ooh, this could be huge. We could get Patty Kane. Okay, wait a minute here. Let's look at our contract situation here. Ooh, I feel like not getting Patrick Kane will be such a waste. I feel like not getting Kane would be such a waste. Because in year number 3 in the free agency, there's always Kane or Taves. I don't know why it happens, but they're always there. So the first line, it could be Tavares, Eisman, and Ben. That's great. So maybe if we could trade Ben or trade Eiserman. Like, that's such a good line. you guys really want me to trade Ben for some reason, but he doesn't really fit on the team, but I want him so bad. I want him so badly. And $8 million a year, that is a lot. We do got to re-sign Yzerman next year. That's about it, actually. Yzerman, Sheahan, DeKaiser, but... Ooh, do we go with Kane? Do we go with Kane? He's a sniper. I'm pretty sure he's a sniper. Yeah, Patrick Kane's always a playmaker. Oh, man, I feel like Kane would be kind of better than Jamie Benn. I feel like he would. You know what? Actually, I might cut the video here because we're already at 20 minutes, and you guys can let me know on what to do. Yeah. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, what could we do? We could get Patrick Kane. I know that. We could sign him for $8.7 million or whatever. And then we could trade Jamie Benn. We could trade Jamie Benn for that first overall, for the goalie, or even for McDavid, because Jamie Benn's trade value is crazy. So I think that might actually not be a bad idea, but we got to make sure we get Patrick Kane before. See, we could try to sign Kane, but if he decides to go with another team, and then I don't know about that. But, I mean, $8 million is nothing it's a lot of money, but I think that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to get your guys' opinion on Patrick Kane. Would he fit good on our team with Gordy Yzerman? We'd obviously have to put Yzerman on the left wing, but we could put Yzerman and Tavares. We could have Kane, Yzerman, Tavares. That would be sick because you guys really want me to trade Ben. Although I love Ben, I'm a big Jamie Benn fan. My favorite player in the NHL, but 54 points in 82 games. Not really enough on the first line. So I agree with you guys when you say trade him. What's his trade value actually like? Just to see what we could get. You know, I'm just pointing it out there. Ben has got really high trade value. So is that goaltender available to look at yet? He is. Ooh, would that go through as is? We'd have to add a little bit, but I mean, we could do that. We could definitely do that. For the goaltender, we'd have to make some crazy thing go through. He's 4.5 green stars. Holy crap. I don't know, guys. Let me know on that. We'll go check out the other picks here. McDavid went to Florida, and let's go to rookie skaters here. McDavid went to Florida. There he is, 72 overall. Buffalo had the 3rd overall pick. They got Matthew Barzal, who I know gets pretty good in these GM modes. Buffalo got Barzal, 55 overall. We could even trade for Aaron Ekblad straight up. You know, it could be something, because if we get Patrick Kane, we don't got to worry about a first-line player. So, I think that's the thing that we should go ahead and do here. I think that's what we should do. But the 4th overall pick went to Washington with this guy. You guys are telling me he gets really good, really low trade value, but 4 green stars, 18 years old. He looks like he's going to be a beast. And the 5th overall pick went to Colorado, and they picked a guy named Davis. There he is, T. Davis. He's a defensive defenseman. Taylor Davis, 6'2", 205. He's a beast. Looks like he's going to be a pretty good defenseman for Colorado. But I want to get your guys' opinion. Jamie Benn or Patrick Kane? Who do we trade Jamie Benn for? I think that's what we should do anyways. You guys were telling me that Ben is a crap player in GM mode. Ben is unreal in real life, don't get me wrong, but I think it's time for us to get Patrick Kane. I mean, it's too good not to do right now. And again, who do we also trade? Where is he? We could trade Darren Helm for somebody right now. So you guys let me know about that. Who do we trade Darren Helm for? And who do we trade Jamie Benn for? If it's not a good deal, if it's a good idea to get Kane, let me know. And I will see you guys in the next episode.